Yeah. My old videos. Oh my God. How? I played the Mario knockoff. Yeah, knockoff. The hell? The Tux Tycoon. You're taking a bit trying to nail into anything. Listen, yes. Never. Okay, tell details. Details. Yep. You have to do this. Like, for these two. Four compact wood. Four wood life in four compact. Now it's time. Yeah, I'm making. Ah, Harry, you're gonna try. Yeah, just send this to hell. Why is I it's like just memes about Momentum. So yeah, I made you able to craft this. I see that the third one. You need first off, this cost compact wood. This cost one compact wood and two sticks, so it costs 6 wood. Then this requires 4 compact wood, which means is 16, and then you do 16 times 4. Well, calculator. 24 hex plus 1 plus that means for each piece you need 75 compact wood. Oh no, 75 wood. Is that so you need 300 pieces of wood for a single crafting table. Oh wow. Oh my god. Yeah, no joke. You need a crafting table. You need to struggle getting a crafting table just so that you can get the better. Like, funny, better. What is this? Oh, open, open. I said open. That's a. That's not a bomb. That's not a bomb. Yeah. I'm not gonna have a 21 fence. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, again. Wow. I'm trying to mountain craft mine. I'm stabbing. Man out. Hey. Ah, Roblox. What is Roblox? Dat is lekker was. Oh, full. Just yeah, look, it took some extra size, which means actually the new version. Copy this, paste it into, copy the file, your Minecraft. That's loud. That's my voice. Oh my god, dude. I'm not that loud. Come on. Now! Come on. Man, I'm just still going up. I don't care about you. I don't even care. Yeah, I don't even fucking care about my voice. Hey guys, is hacking. I'm not hacking. I have a 52 wood. I call this with man I can make. And then here, let's make some sticks. Oh, it's not updated. Is it even better? Yeah, it is efficiency 15. No! Must be because I literally wrong. What the fuck word? Yeah. I don't understand. This is supposed to be faster. Kind of a minus. Oh, that was one. Was it even one? There should have been. Axe. I would put axe. Because then it will be able to destroy it. Now I'm gonna change something like here, boom, 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 boom. I'm gonna stand for the modding capability. Actually, Minecraft is very, very moddable. Like, you can just quit game, launch Minecraft. Okay, launch Minecraft now.
Now, moving on to something that I have never seen before in all of Roblox. This post here says this person on Roblox changed their username 802 times, and now their profile is impossible to access. Roblox can't even load all the data on their account. It's completely broken. And here's a picture of the Roblox account, and if you try to access it, it gives you an internal server error, which is crazy. Now, if we look up that account, here it is right there. You can see it. And if we go to that profile, wait and watch what happens. Only some of the page loads. It starts loading the page, and then it just stops loading the page. Like, the page literally is not loading. And if we take a look at the screenshot, it looks like Roblox is literally having issues, like, loading even his Roblox name here. I'm guessing the reason for this is because whenever you change a Roblox name, it actually saves all your previous names. Now, you can't do this anymore, but you used to be able to actually go to someone's profile and you could see all the previous usernames that person had. And I'm guessing that since he now has 802 different usernames, Roblox literally can't load them all, which makes his whole profile just not load. Also, worth noting, that's 802,000 Robux worth of name changing. This man spent over 800,000 Robux changing his Roblox name. Speaking of Roblox profiles, though, this is kind of an... Now, moving on to something spent over 800... Actually lied a little bit. We do have some good news here. So, Schlep here, my favorite Roblox giraffe, he says, Koofy has finally been terminated off of Roblox 4 months after being revealed he is Kalagish. And, yeah, his Roblox account is now inactive. It is banned. It is deleted. Schlep went on to say, Roblox actually did ban Koofy. It was not a self-termination. He didn't delete his Roblox account himself. His Roblox group has been locked, and his last online activity was over 2 months ago. So, kind of weird that it took Roblox so long to ban this guy, but they did it. He's banned. His group is banned. He's gone. It's over. So icky now reading his description because it says, check out my videos and tell your friends about me. Like, man, you know, maybe I'm not going to tell my friends about These are my viewers, and these are 100 plots of land, and I'm going to give them 5 days to make whatever mods they want and show them off here. And whoever makes the best mod wins $1,000. All right, go build Among Us Hellscape. Are those nukes? Did you already make nukes? Oh, well, there was a good 10 minutes. See, I was not joking. Oh my god, someone made McDonald's. They got everything a good American establishment needs. They got mayonnaise, they got Fanta, they got mug. Nothing like kicking back a cold mug moment with the boys. Some of these are looking really good. Something I was not expecting. Someone's making a working Sonic mod. There's also a complete Plants vs. Zombies mod. Oh, press 0 to make Jim swear. Press right shift for the McMenu. My favorite thing on the McDonald's menu. Kill. Oh, you used to spawn in a village. I guess you guys didn't like that. Oh my god, what is that? Okay, Sneasler, give me a tour of your plot. This is a shop run by a Gruber. Can't have a shop without the Gruber. Emolgi, Gruber, Furnace Man. Why is he built like that? Oh, they got helmets. Yes! This is a front runner right here. They give away cool hats. Okay, guys, this right here is gonna be our community plot, and anyone can build or place or spawn anything they want here. Just gonna be a black hole of communism. Is that Pakistan? Hello, Jim. Use the power of Pakistan to defeat Obama. I don't know what to say about this, but this is what I thought you guys would make. Okay, let's go get into a boss battle with a Reef Alvey. Oh no, the Infinity Stone. This is what powers Pakistan. Oh, what is that? Oh, Eggman. That is not a native species here. The situation is deteriorating, and oh no. Okay, I'm never traveling to Pakistan again. Did you put a GIF in a Minecraft block? That's actually pretty impressive. That is ingenuity. They have chicken nuggets. All right, let's go. Wow, you've been banished to Armenia. Oh, what is that? Armenia and chicken nuggets. That's a solid mod. Wow, this one's pretty crazy. You got a nice dining room. You got a beautiful view. Did you make a lag machine? You put someone's poor entity in there. Enter for Robux. I can't argue with that. Where Robux? There's no Robux. Looks like the community plot is crushing it. Someone made a concession stand. They're giving away free popcorn in the Uwu Pavilion. Some words I thought I'd never say. Am I really giving you guys $1,000 for one of these? Yes, because this video is sponsored by Monster Legends. Monster Legends is an awesome free-to-play battle RPG mobile game that will put your strategy skills to the test. Some words, which will help you get a head start to speed up your leveling process.
Please, guys, I bought a dragon onesie for this.
All right, back to the video.
Welcome to the church.
You know what? I need church after all these mods.
This is the Bible of this.
Oh my god.
This plot.
Humanity. God, I feel like I'm George Not Found. I like how the McDonald's has expanded now. Now it's a McDonald's next to a gun store, next to an American flag, holding a gun, holding another gun, next to an Amazon warehouse. Incredible. And this is not the only McDonald's. Hello, Lewis. This guy actually made the McDonald's mod. Lewis, give me a tour.
Okay, so come in. So first, one thing. Vertical slabs.
What?
I added this register.
Oh my gosh.
We have a multi-block slide.
The McDonald's play place. Better than I ever imagined.
I added sushi, fries, a saxophone, the Lewis meal.
The Lewis meal. S-tier mod. Is that an end portal? Oh, you guys have made it to the end. Oh, this whole server is an example of modern art. This one's crazy. You got custom ore. Oh my god, another Bible. There's a PvP plot. Alright, now that the plots are done, I asked everyone to send me a world and give me a tour of what their mods do, so that I can find the winner. Hello, Beanslayer. Should I go explore these wooden buildings?
Yeah, they're casinos.
They're casinos? Win Las Vegas. And I have $10 so I can buy groceries for my family. Yay, let's gamble.
Yeah, I voted in that one. I didn't know how to program
Did I win? I won. What do I do with it?
Right click.
Right click. Oh, that's so cool. If I win big, I'm divorcing my wife.
I want to try and find a Chernobyl.
Music to my ears.
Oh, it's over here.
No hazmat suit. We die like men. What's in this chest?
Uranium.
Oh no. Block of uranium. Oh my god. Is it edible? No.
There is.
Aw, shucks.
There's uranium over here. That's edible.
Yes. Spicy and sour.
And you can use that to craft tools.
Uranium sword. Oh my god.
Alright, so I want you to step on here.
Oh, I'm looking at the server console right now. All errors. What is... Oh no, I dropped my sword. What is the speed on this set to?
1,000.
Hold on, I want to try something.
Let's see.
Oh no. Great mod, Beanslayer. Well done.
Brazil.
I'm not going in there. Goodbye. Okay, the first thing I see is a social credit score. That's not good. Ultimate cursed mod. There's trading cards. Oh my god. Horse body, horse head. Oh no.
Jim, turn around.
How? Oh my god. How did you do this? Alright, I'm scared that you guys have built an arena by ancient Roman tools. This is all one mod, can I just say? Nokia sword, a man's tool. Oh, it's Floppa. Oh no, Floppa, no. I'm sorry, Floppa. Boom. One strike from the sword. I'm so overwhelmed. Lego. What is a Lego? You added race cars. Weenor. Lightning McQueen themed. Oh great. This is the third Brazil dimension of this video. Brazil, flint and steel. I am incredibly confused. Let's go. Breathtaking. Oh, did you add Australian villagers? Floppa's natural habitat. Dude, what is going on? What is this mod?
The final boss.
Alright, just spawn him. Let's go. The Dronky. Oh, he's shooting at me. He's no match against my one friend in this fever dream. Boom. The Nokia company never loses. Well, you guys have all put in a lot of hard work for this mod. I appreciate it. Truly remarkable. Okay, so this one's the Pope mod. This... Oh no. Oh.
Hey, Jim.
Hey, Piano Cats.
Welcome to
fuck.
Confession, Jim.
Is that a Herobrine spawner?
We're in the Vatican biome, Jim.
That's it? You just added one biome? I guess that's everything. Great submission. Alright, EV3, give me a tour.
Alright.
The Plants vs. Zombies mod.
This is where like all the Amazon workers, their wages went to, so
Good. We like some lore around here.
I can kind of show you.
You got the walnut, the sunflower, the gang's all here.
yeah.
I think I found what was making the noise. Why would someone add this? Boom. Hello, Lewis. Should I click this button?
Yes.
Okay. Oh my god, it's McDonald's.
Welcome to my world.
Jesus. Is this a McDonald's or an Olive Garden? You know what I'm saying?
Here's the furniture I made.
Oh my
You can-
gosh. Paradise on Earth.
Welcome to the room of recipes. Here are all the crafts for the things I made. Giant sword,
Mayonnaise.
sour cream, Coke, Sprite.
Mug moments.
If you craft a plate together with a hamburger or chicken nuggies, then you
Gosh.
get this. Or with the burger, you get a plate with the burger.
Incredible.
That's-
Well, this is crazy, Lewis.
Yeah,
Thank you.
sure.
This hello, purple shiny house. Oh my gosh. It's a shrine built by our ancestors. Wow, incredible.
Yeah, but follow me first.
Oh no, an arena is never a good sign in these mods. Okay, I'll take all this. Goofy Goober Slammer Broom, forged in fire. Alright, I'm gonna hit it. Boom. Oh no, furries. Oh no, there's more. This is my worst nightmare. Boom. Satisfying. Well, purple shiny, I've seen a lot, but this is certainly a very unique one. Thank you. The Sonic mod.
There's a lot of mobs from other mods here.
Yeah, I forgot that all of those are installed. Okay, I'm just gonna game mode survival. Hopefully I don't get mauled. Oh my gosh, it's a working Sonic. Big money. Are any of these yours? No, boom. Well done, Shady Sheep. Great mod. Okay, flowing data. What do you have for me? You just got a bunch of signs over here. Is that the Rock? Is that where you're gonna taxidermy him? Oh, we got trading cards. An underground NFT gambling ring. I like the diverse range of memes that you've brought to the table. This place is like a Guggenheim Museum. You know, New York. Next thing you know, I'm gonna get stabbed. It is New York. Okay, we get some new tools, we get some new stuff. I like it. It's a solid mod, flowing data. Well done. Only 2 Among Us references. A promising future ahead of him.
Okay, come over here.
All right.
This is a convenience store. This is a naturally spawning structure I made in the world.
This is the average Florida Dollar General. Shirtless man and a lot of products that I have to censor
Yeah,
out.
comically large spoon.
Only a spoonful.
And then here's a bunch of milk. To make cheese, I made this age accelerator. If you just put a milk bucket in and like wait a second, it'll make cheese. If you follow me through here, this is great for my sanity. Here's normal cow. I right click the cow with the YouTube button, like nothing's gonna happen.
Nothing's going to happen. So, okay, they're not supposed to do that. Because Dollar General's boss.
Oh, he's going.
No, boom, fair and square. He drops Reese's Puffs. Well, a great mod. Thank you. Hello, Mishkis.
Hello, take this.
Oh no, that's not a good sign.
You're gonna want to combine a stick and an iron ingot and a stick and a diamond.
Iron hammer. Nice.
Yep, come over here with me. Oh my god, it's topaz. Wait, it's topaz.
What is this topaz? Is this another religion?
It's a gemstone.
You guys need to stop making religions in my videos. I have to cut them all out.
There's one more final boss.
Oh, great.
All right.
Oh my god, Topaz Man, the apex predator. Hey, get those lights off. Boom, boom. There we go. It's like a really messed up science fair. Mishkis, good job. Well, laborers of the Itchum community, thank you for your submissions. This is vanilla Minecraft, and it's 2022, which means that Minecraft shouldn't look like this. It should look far more realistic. So I've assembled a group of mods that progressively makes the game more and more realistic as we play, until Minecraft truly becomes real life. Let's start with the grass. In real life, grass is not 16 by 16. The Roller Blocks texture pack fixes this, not as 32 by 32, or 64, or 128. This texture pack is 1024 by 1024. It's so real, you can buy it at Home Depot. This was worth the $8 purchase only because the first sentence on the download page said, quote, "This wholly demolished my GPU." Exactly what I was looking for. Even the green top looks good. Now that we have the fabric of reality out of the way, we can finally expand into some more needed items. Gaming PCs from the Ultimate Immersion mod. Finally, we have things from real life. Couches, bookshelves, so real I can taste it. So far, all of the mods have been released before 2021, but this is the future. The physics mod, which is a physics mod, has an update which hasn't been released yet. However, using my vast supply of money, I've acquired the $10 Patreon subscription. Now, this right here is a normal glass of water, but if I take off my shaders and set this down, boom, the future water, which can only be spawned in through placing an enchantment table or a wet sponge, just the way we like it around here. Reality can be whatever I want it to be. We are one step closer to real life. We should also address the problem of not having weather, enough weather. I just want, something that's realistic, something that looks nice. That's why I downloaded Deadly Disasters, earthquakes, tornadoes, acid rain, all the stuff that you want. We're gonna get this place looking like New Orleans in 2005. Go hurricane, acid storm. Who's gonna do everything? Hey, when in Rome, right, guys? Oh, bye. That was a fun 12 seconds. Honey, rain is coming in. Nope, it's a meteor. Can we give a few more of these? Hey, did you guys like the weather? Nope, they're dead. They are all dead. And the green top is still standing. They wish they had my ingenuity. Boom, there we go. Let's make a little bit of a path for them. Just don't trip. Good thing there's nothing else I'm going to add that can get them killed. TNT is an equally important part of the game as weather and water, and is a vast opportunity for dropping my frames per second like nothing else. Luckily, the physics mod also has additions to TNT, and the villagers are loving it. And this thing can really push the boundaries of real life. For example, let's make a super flat world of TNT, and I'll put up my live GPU temperature, and boom, we wait. Now we go eat dinner. We need better mobs too, and to truly get better mobs, there is only one option. Traditionally, we could get a mod pack like Alex's mobs. We get crocodiles, got cod, we got the lobsters, void worm, and while this is incredibly realistic, we can take this one step further. See, using a blockbuster mod, we can import whatever 3D models we want into Minecraft. So we just go to a random website to download files we know nothing about, and I'm looking for a horse. Volvo S90, boom, add to cart. Great. Our first mob. Oh my god, this is the future. We need more. International Space Station. $145 for the International Space Station. That's a steal. Boom. I own it. It's mine. That's how NFTs work. Let's improve our village. Boom, boom, boom. New villagers. Man. Bargain. Well, I sure love a deal. This is it. This is real life. This is probably what Armenia looks like. Or maybe a nice Croatia. We've got Suitman and Bargain Man. That's their actual names. He's got that Louis Vuitton frog t-shirt and that handsome smile. He gets all the ladies. Oh my god. The future is now, old man. I promise you guys more realistic mobs. You don't.
In this video, I'm gonna tackle a variety of LEGO challenges, but there's a catch. I'm only allowed to use the extra pieces, so pay close attention because we'll also be making some interesting discoveries along the way. Let's get started. Okay, so let me know if this sounds familiar. You save up some money, you buy a LEGO set, you build that LEGO set, and now you're left with all these extra pieces. They weren't used in the set, and they're not listed in the instructions either. Instead, they just kind of exist with no explanation of why or what to do with them. So I want to put them to some good use, starting with this first challenge to see how many different things we can build using only the extra pieces. This extra hubcap looks like the blades of a fan, and if we use these pieces, we can make it stand up. This set also comes with an extra microphone, so how about a stand for that too? You can even modify it with these pieces for a binocular stand. That's hot. And if you stack these pieces in a particular order, it kind of looks like a water bottle. But I feel like we can make something better if there were a few more extra parts to work with. What you're looking at is every LEGO Sonic the Hedgehog set, and these are all the extra pieces they came with. So here's a mini campfire, a mini skyscraper, and a mini lighthouse. But if these mini builds aren't your thing, how about the world's tallest soda can? Or here's a potted plant, a flamethrower, a futuristic weapon, and this metal detector. Lastly, I have an extra pair of these tires, and if you take one of these round stud pieces, you can actually fit it inside the tire and attach another one on the bottom to lock it in place. So I did that twice and attached them to this bar, and now we're left with a really heavy looking dumbbell. Piece of cake! So after this first challenge, I realized that not all extra pieces are created equal, and it got me thinking, what are the best extra pieces to get? Well, it's always nice when you get extras of parts that are special to a particular set. For example, this NES console comes with a TV playing Super Mario Bros., and the screen uses these tiles with special prints to represent items and enemies from the game. And since you get extras of each one, you can use them for a custom Super Mario build without taking them off the set. But if not, these are honestly just cool pieces to have. It's also pretty sweet when you get extras of real life things in LEGO, like this plant, a flower, a diamond, this control lever, a piece of wood, a star decoration, a wind-up key, some fire, and even a rope. Yeah, I wouldn't expect to get this as an extra piece either, but here we are. Also, everybody likes food, like this cookie, a slice of watermelon, or a lime if you like sour things, a hot dog, a rotten hot dog, these cherries, and some pink frosting.
1, 2, 8, and
crack mine. Okay. So if this works, then you should be able to get wood. Same thing, but if you get very, very, very special, yeah, for some reason, late. I think and craft two. Then but I need updates for some reason. Like okay, it's after been a bugged. Stuck. Boom. Now let's make the compact tool would make Minecraft. Now you can just do this and then oh wait. Big. Yeah, look, it's pretty better. Okay, it's kind of fixed now. I could just mine and get 300 pieces of wood. Yes, I calculated it and it's still locked. First off, we need some compact wood to make another one of these. Yeah, also it's classified as not even wood. Which then we need hard life, wood life. And then we need this, so we need this and then like this and then. So all you have to do is this and then this and then. Oh yeah, you also need one life. Wood life and then. Oh, apparently you need another one. I better you need a not damaged. No, let me just yeah, it's not centered at all. Boom. Boom. Now again. It's supposed to be shapeless, but I forgot. I did it in the order. So one here. In any level. One. Boom. One crafting table bit. I have to. Yeah, I need to do this, but Yeah, now that it's shapeless, it's better. Yeah, 69 slots. $15. Ding. Ignore. At 100. Dat is... Oh, hell no. Do. What the? Yes. That. So I added a new, very new test, and it only gives you one. The cool Obi. What is it? This oh would be a service. Also, it's just a bait and switch game. Yet again, it's supposed to be something. No.
Let's do it. Yay for me.
Toad, everyone's favorite big-headed fungal minion. Sometimes he's a better platformer than Jumpman himself, and other times he's a helpless crybaby that's more of a liability to Peach than anything. Today, we're gonna look at Toad's character in every mainline Mario game and rank him from worthless to elite. Starting off with the OG Super Mario Bros., Toad just taunts us. At the end of every world, you defeat Bowser and think you're finally getting the princess back, only to run into one of these assholes straight up flipping you off and yelling at you to check another castle. Well, if you know where she is, why can't you just fucking show me? Nope, you're going down worthless. Same story as the original game, but at least you kinda expect it from him at this point. This game ditches the pansy red Toad from the first games in favor of the superior blue Toad, who actually contributes to the story. Right from the beginning, you can select from Mario, Luigi, Peach, and Toad. Mario's well-balanced, Luigi has a higher jump, Peach can float, and Toad can run and pull items up faster than anybody else. This makes him a slightly more challenging character to control, but raises the skill ceiling to the max, allowing you to get more coins in the Dark World and work through levels quicker. He's playable in every single stage, and definitely earns a spot in Elite. Oh, so it was just a dream. In that case, I still gotta put him in Elite. Within the parameters of the game, he's just as useful as the rest of the crew, so I'll give it to him. Mario 3 demotes Toad to a background character, where he only appears in the mushroom huts that are spread across the world map, and lets us pick a random item to store for later. That's actually pretty freaking helpful though. And while he's just standing there and doesn't let us pick the item we want, being able to stockpile these comes in clutch later in the game, so I'm actually gonna give him pretty helpful for this. Super Mario World takes place in Dinosaur Land, not the Mushroom Kingdom, so Yoshi takes the spotlight and Toad is left to feed on. Mario's first 3D outing puts the Toads into a new role, as an NPC that provides helpful hints and context to Mario throughout the game. And for once, the hints are actually useful, because there's a ton of mysteries and hidden areas in this castle that I never would have found without him. Also, some of them have power stars. Don't know how they got them, but it helps Mario a good bit, so I'm not complaining. He deserves pretty help this year. Mario and the crew take a vacation to Isle Delfino, and a few lucky Toads get to go with, because even royal guards that don't do their job need a break. But the only one that does anything is Toadsworth. He guides us a bit early in the game, but isn't an important character at all. And the other Toads just sit around for most of the game and complain about their vacation being ruined or some shit, or give you a piece of way too obvious advice. Toadsworth is the only reason they're not going in worthless, so he saves it too. Basically the same as he was in the original, which isn't a bad thing. Pretty helpful. This one brings back the Toad houses from Mario 3, but this time it's Toadsworth tending all of them, and the general Toad species is nowhere to be seen. Where did they go? I have no idea, but it's why this tier's here in the first place, so. There's a ton of Toads throughout the game. Some get frozen into ice clusters or just chill in the observatory, but there's a couple specific Toads that make this one a really tough one to gauge. Right in the opening cinematics, we see Bowser pull up the Peach's castle and threaten her, and her two most trusted royal guard Toads literally just cower in fear and use her as a human shield. But the other Toads in the game pick it up a bit. There's a male Toad on the observatory that gives you all the one-up mushrooms that Peach sent. Don't ask me how Peach is sending those from Bowser's clutches, or how this guy gets them, but still, he's filling some kind of role, so it's a good start. But this game also introduces Captain Toad, who owns his very own spaceship, and explores the galaxy independent from Mario, finding quite a few power stars and helping us out a lot. Captain Toad would go up in Elite, but since there's a mix in this game, I gotta put Toad overall in the mid-tier. New Super Mario Bros. Wii gives Toad his first playable role since Mario 2, but this time around, he's only selectable in multiplayer, and he plays the exact same as the other characters, so no speed increase unfortunately. You get Blue Toad like before, but new is the Yellow Toad. They must really hate that red one, huh? Being playable for the full game in co-op makes me want to put him all the way up in Elite, but we can't forget about these. Red Toads are the most iconic and most useless form of these guys. These little rescue missions aren't that difficult, but it pains Toad to be so goddamn helpless. He cries in the world map, and even after being freed, just walks around aimlessly and needs Mario to carry him to the flagpole. Dude, you're fully capable of walking your ass to the end. Why do I have to drag you there myself? Now, some of the red ones host these Toad houses again, but the kidnapped ones are straight up a nuisance. Here's what I'm gonna do. Blue and yellow get Elite, and red, despite the mushroom huts, is going down in worthless. Toad in this game is about the same as he was in Galaxy 1, but this time he doesn't humiliate himself in the opening cutscene. They're still mostly background characters though, and a lot of them still require saving from ice. That's not the best look, but we do see Captain Toad taking this guys again and contributing quite a bit, and two pretty prominent Toads on Starship Mario, acting as the banker, and once again, the mailman. Slightly better than the original, but still sitting in summer camp. In Mario 3D Land, Toad runs the mushroom houses like usual, but can also be found in select levels to give you hints on where star medals may be hiding. That's actually really helpful. So, New Super Mario Bros. 2 isn't a new Super Mario Bros. 2, it's a new Super Mario Bros. 2, but it's actually the third game. Toad reprises his role as the mushroom hut attendant and lets you pick whatever power-up you want, which is cool. And since they're the only Toads we see, it's going pretty helpful.
pretty much the same as he was in Mario Bros. Wii here, being playable in a blue and yellow form. In the Switch port adds Toadette, who's an easy mode that turns into Peachette and spawned a slew of yucky fan art. But the three are fully playable, Toads run the mushroom houses, and when the last digits on your timer are the same, he gives you a bonus item at the end of the stage, which is a big plus. And since he no longer requires saving from Mario and doesn't cry like a bitch, there's nothing holding him back. This is an easy elite. Super Mario 3D World brings back the character selection from the original Mario 2, and also brings back their distinct gameplay styles, so Blue Toad fast again. Sick. He's playable from start to finish, and is just as useful as Mario, but debatably even more so. And that's not even to mention Captain Toad, who makes his first playable appearance here in his own set of puzzle-based levels, which will go on to spawn their own game a few years later, and paint him as even more capable. He's also found in some levels getting chased around by some bad guys, but he has a green star, and that helps out too. This is the most prominent and helpful Toad has ever been. Elite. Toads play a crucial role in Mario Run. After Bowser decimates the Mushroom Kingdom, Mario's tasked with building it back up, and needs to gather masses of certain colored toads to help him rebuild landmarks and houses for the other characters. This makes them more of a currency than anything, but they're still vital to reconstructing the kingdom, and that's deserving of some credit. You can also unlock Toadette and a Red Toad for the first time ever as playable characters, which is huge, and he's actually the easiest character to unlock outside of Mario. Once you link your My Nintendo account with the game, you can redeem Toad for 0 platinum points, and play with him basically out of the gate. I'm gonna give him another elite here, and that's 3 in a row. Let's keep it going. Toads are seen all throughout Mario Odyssey. There's one jamming out to some sick beats in every kingdom, and there's a Captain Toad hidden in each stage that gives you a power moon when you find him. He's basically doing exactly what Mario's doing, he just doesn't find as many moons. These dudes also heavily populate the Mushroom Kingdom, which makes sense, and they give occasional hints like they have in past games. I think it's a solid capable tier, because even when they have a moon, those are way less valuable than stars were in 64, so it's not as good for the ranking. Toad barely makes an appearance in this one. Captain Toad and his brigade get lost throughout the world, and Mario has to go find them. It kinda shows him to be pretty useless, but each one gives you a cat shine, and that helps a good bit. I think it balances out to an good tier. This game takes place in the Flower Kingdom, so there's not too many regular Toads hanging out. Instead, you get Blue Toad, Yellow Toad, and Toadette as playable characters, and they play the exact same as the human characters, being able to use power-ups and not having any unique attributes. Still, that deserves one final elite in my book. And there you have it. Real quick, if you take your Nintendo Switch on the go a lot and wish it was easier to lug around, you gotta ditch that.
So in this video, I spent around $450 on some of the weirdest and most unexpected LEGO products that might just actually shock you. Yeah, my wallet do be looking empty now. But anyway, we're going to be testing each one of the products to decide if they are popping or need dropping. So we're actually going all the way back to the 80s with the first product. Because this is a vintage LEGO wind-up motor from set number 890. Dude, this thing's like over 40 years old. Yeah, it actually smells old as well. But it comes with a couple of these keys that you just slot inside and simply start winding it up. And then if you just let it go, go down! Okay, so I actually got 2 of these bad boys, so let's try connecting them together. Hey, yo, that's sick! What if we use it to transport a LEGO box full of water? Oh, what? No way, this is so cool! But the fact that this product is from 1981 and it still works means it's definitely popping. Next is something a little bit more modern. This is the Bush Brick speaker and it connects to your phone using Bluetooth. It's even got these buttons at the top to control your music, and the whole thing actually feels quite sturdy. But the real question is, what does it actually sound like compared to a similar sized speaker? Yeah, it's not great. But surely since the design is literally based on a LEGO brick, you can at least stack it, right? So I bought a second one just to test this. No matter how hard you try, they just won't click together. Oh great, that was a waste of money. But anyway, the sound quality is not good enough, so I am dropping this one. Another product that just looks like a simple LEGO brick, right? Well, wrong, because if you slap a couple of these small batteries in it and press these buttons, it transforms into a functioning torch. It also comes with a keyring, so you can always keep it on your keys. And if you ever accidentally run over some LEGO with your car in the middle of the night, you can jump outside and use this little torch to check for any damage. Guys, what the heck? Where did this actually come from? Nice, this is actually quite handy though. But I still want to compare the brightness to the big minifig torch from my last product video. Okay, so this is the big minifig torch, and it's actually quite bright. And then this is the brick torch. What the heck? It's actually so much brighter. So yeah, even though the brick torch is the size of the minifig's head, it's actually brighter. And you can literally just carry it in your pocket. So I'd say this one is definitely popping. Now we all know that stepping on LEGO is really high up on the human pain scale. But luckily I copped these LEGO themed socks which will literally make me invincible from any brick damage. I honestly feel like I could sprint on LEGO in these. Also, another great way to test socks is to see how far you can slide while wearing them. And honestly, these are kind of dripping. They just drip so much they fill up my bath. These are popping for sure. I'm actually feeling a bit more creative today. So next we've got this make your own movie book, which actually came with some minifig parts and a few props that we can use. So we've got this policewoman with some handcuffs, this random pajama bloke who just wants to sleep all day, and then you got Bob. Bob doesn't want anything. Bob just exists. Wait, what? It said the diamond isn't actually real. What the heck? We've been scammed, guys. And we also got like 6 backgrounds that we can use for our stop motion movies. Like we have an outer space backdrop or an underwater one, which is perfect for sharks, or just a normal LEGO city one for walking through it, and then like 3 other ones. But we do actually need a working camera to make some stop motion movies. Well, luckily I ordered this actual LEGO digital camera straight from 2009. Let's put some batteries in it. Yo, it's the actual LEGO logo. So yeah, apparently I traveled back in time to the 2000. Then I actually went shopping for some LEGO. Wow, it actually feels very nostalgic just watching this. Yo, guys, I just found a new dog. And this is what it would look like to brush your teeth in 2009. There's also zoom buttons on the top so you can frame your shots better. There's even flexing the camera that you can attach various LEGO pieces to. And it actually comes with a legit LEGO tripod to make sure the camera stays still during filming. Also, there's macro mode on the lens, which lets you get closer to objects. But I actually used to spend so much time to just make stop motion videos when I was a kid. So seeing an actual working LEGO camera legit makes me want to cry. Okay, let's make some movies. So I literally had to emulate a computer from 2009 on my laptop just to be able to connect the camera. Yeah, that's just how old this thing actually is. But now we can use the software that came with the camera to see a live preview and actually take pictures. Alright, so I actually followed the basic stop motion guide in the book and made this. Wait, I just realised I should probably attach a camera to the wind-up motors. Yo, now we can have an actual sliding camera. This little LEGO camera is 100% popping. Sheesh, the weather outside is looking real nice. So let's quickly drive all the way to the closest beach. But we can blow up this LEGO beach ball, which is apparently from LEGO Star Wars Summer Vacation. And obviously I had to act like a kid and fully test just how durable this beach ball actually is. We can also take some minifigs to it and give them a ride of a lifetime. Yeah, this works pretty well. I'd say this one's popping for sure. Wait, don't actually pop it. Okay, so since a lot of you watching this are probably back in school now after your summer break, I thought this LEGO brick backpack could be a cool way to store all of your essential school supplies. That's quite a lot of stuff to be honest. Dang, all of these studs are pockets as well. We can actually use them to store some minifigs inside of them, I guess. Sheesh, this thing is dripping. This bad boy is popping. And bonus points for being pink. So for this next one, I actually had to visit IKEA in real life. I know I actually went outside for once because LEGO and IKEA actually collaborated to bring us the next product. So after a bit of shopping around, I found exactly what I was looking for. Also, as a bonus product, I found this massive LEGO brick-looking thing. Sheesh, imagine building with that. Okay, anyway, so this is hang on. Big Lick. It's essentially storage containers for your LEGO pieces, and it can actually fit a decent amount of LEGO inside of them. And also they're very easy to stack, which makes them easier to store. They also made this 201-piece set, which you can use to build some different things. Okay, so for this next bit, I pretended to be 5 years old again and built a bunch of random stuff. Like this climbing wall that you have to use to get to the top. Then we have the sitting area, and this little utility area with an outdoor shower. There's also a tiny cute garden, and a small desk with a chair inside of one of the boxes. Then we have some stairs which lead to nowhere, as well as this door that also leads to nowhere. On one of the high levels, we have a glizzy station and a cooking station. Then we have a sunbathing area and a diving board. But there's actually no water inside of the box, so let's pour some in to turn this into an actual swimming pool. Okay guys, well actually don't do that because it will leak. I found out the hard way. But I'd say overall this one is popping because it is kind of useful, and they look nice. Alright, it's getting dark. I think it's time to go to bed. But I'm low-key scared of the dark. So I can use this light stack set and cook up some bricks that actually light up. Alright, let's turn it on. Yo! Look at that, these look kinda cool. Wait, is that Ronaldo? So also they're actually noise activated too. But let's see how big of a tower we can build using these bricks. Yo, this is actually massive. Now that's a proper bedside light. And there's a bonus brick separator tool, which is really cool too. These are definitely popping in my opinion. Alright, I actually want an extra pillow. But wait, this one doesn't look good. Hey, now we can sleep in style. Or even my little dogs can use it. Alright, I'm out. Peace out and good night, guys. No. Yeah, so this might just seem like a big Emmet minifig, but it actually doubles as a functioning alarm. So whenever Emmet is not busy cooking with Lego, he will literally sit by your bedside and scream in your ear when you need to wake up. The real question is, does the actual Emmet minifig like his big clone? No. I guess he's just getting a little bit jealous. Why is his face all purple? You better calm down, mate, because he can literally hold you. I know, let's give him some ice cream and maybe he'll calm down. Oh wait, I think he just realized how high off the ground he actually is. So let's put him back down. But yeah, this alarm clock is popping as well. Okay, so next we have a quick fire round of some of the most unexpected Lego products. Starting off with these Lego wristbands, which are a bit small and probably designed for kids. I'm 23 years old, but I am a Lego YouTuber at the same time, so my excuse is I'm doing this for content. But unfortunately, you can't attach any Lego to the wristbands as they're not the right scale, and the studs are just a bit too short. I'd say these need dropping. I also got a few of these Lego keyrings. We've got this spicy chili minifig. Hey, yo, why is it actually hot? There's a standard red brick keyring, and yeah, you can attach anything to it. Yeah, what the heck? This is actually crazy. We also can't forget about the glizzy man. Yo, we can have a hot dog man holding a hot dog. And then what happens if we give it to an actual dog? Yeah, he doesn't care. And lastly, we've got this crayon minifig. There's no way I'm going to lose my car keys now. And these do be straight up popping. But yeah, you could have guessed it. The Lego crayon doesn't actually draw. So luckily, Lego also made these working markers. They came in like 12 different colors, and they're pretty satisfying to use. Also, they can all be connected together to create some cool drawing effects. What a masterpiece. Or you can build this perfect circle drawing machine, then stick it onto a drill. Right, just don't spin it too fast like I did. Alright, so I've spent like 3 hours trying to recreate the Mona Lisa using these markers. Let me know if I did a good job in the comments below. I actually think it looks identical to the real one, to be honest. And after we're done using them, we can actually use a Lego plate stuck onto the wall with some tape, and then click them into place so we can store them until next time. Let's say these markers are popping, boy. One more thing I can actually use them for is to start drawing up plans on how to build a big minifig, because that's exactly what I'm going to do when we hit 100k subs on this channel. So go on, mate, smash that subscribe button. We're getting really, really close now. The Blocust army will rise. Alright, so then there's these Lego playing cards, and they use plates and studs to represent each of the cards. Then the Joker is a skeleton for some reason. Bro's really got a bone to pick with me. Joker.
Hey yo, are you spying on me?
Proper comedian.
Wait, where's all his friends gone? Now he's all lonely.
Haha, that was so funny.
But yeah, we can just use these as normal cards. To play games. It's your go, broski. Oh, we could try shuffling them like a skilled poker player. And we can also see if we can build a big house of cards using these. Actually, yeah, never mind. I can't do that at all. I also wanted to try card throwing, so I grabbed the banana from my kitchen and started throwing cards at it. So I hit it a few times, but none of the cards actually stuck in it. At least it still tastes nice. I'd say these cards are popping. So I also got like 10 of these brick stands, and they might seem a bit pointless at first. But if we quickly find a good metal surface, we can actually start sticking them to it as they actually have magnets hidden inside. So now you can display your favorite minifigs on various metal objects. I also went to the local hardware store and bought this bit of metal. Now I can stick it onto the wall in my room. Then we can slap the magnets back onto it along with the minifigs. You can also even use them to hold up some paper sheets and use the markers on the wall next to it to draw or write. I'd say these are actually quite useful to have. So personally, I'd say these are fully popping. So this is a Lego book set, and it's all about building and making a whole bunch of different gadgets and tools. And every single one has their own use and function. Like this Lego catapult, which lets you launch paper balls across the room with a hidden message written inside. There's also a Viking target you can make out of paper and try to get the ball inside of his mouth. That sounds very sus, not gonna lie. Or we can rebuild it into this Lego claw gadget, which lets us pick different things up without using our own fingers. So now you can pretend you're a big bird hunting for little minifigs in the wild. There's also the Robo Boxer, which like the name suggests is made for box, so you can literally just punch random things now. Or like a row of minifigs. Or stack bricks. Yeah, this one is quite satisfying to use. Can it block my punches though? If you ever need to stir something, you can also build this mixed master gadget, which will let you spin this little crank and mix anything. What the heck? It makes this really cool vortex in the water. Hang on, because you guys know I love seeing how fast we can make things go with a drill. Damn. Hang on, let's actually switch it to the faster gear. Oh my god. You can also attach some minifigs to it and take them on the ride of a lifetime. Hey yo, I think I spun them a bit too much. So there's a few more gadgets I actually haven't built yet. I'd say this book would be really fun if you're bored. So I'd say this one is popping. Okay, so sometimes when I'm chilling and just playing Minecraft, my mouse will start to build up too much friction on the desk. So I also got this Lego mouse pad. We can slap it on my desk, and now I can absolutely wreck all the noobs in Minecraft without any interruptions at all. Yo, it's even got a little Lego computer on it with a tagline. Not gonna lie, this is kind of trippy. I'm actually gonna keep using this, so it's definitely popping. My desk still looks a bit boring though, so I also bought this Lego picture frame. It's made of an actual Lego plate, which means you can directly build Lego onto it. Okay, sorry guys, that looks really ugly now. But we still need a picture to slap inside of it, so I grabbed my new Lego camera and had a little photo shoot. And after quickly printing it out, hey, it fits perfectly in there. The picture frame is popping, and it made my entire desk look popping too. And to decorate my room even more, I also got these stud wall hangers. They all actually came in slightly different sizes, so look how much bigger they are from normal Lego studs. And if we stick them onto the wall with some tape, they can actually be used to hang stuff up. Hey yo, is that my face? Bro, is this the Lego coins that humans drop if you disappear in real life? I don't know. Either way, these are popping. I also got this, which has to be the worst package if you disappear in real life. I don't know. Check it out. It's actually a small Lego sign, so we can attach it to a string and wear it as a necklace. Sheesh, it goes hard. I look, you feel like some bad SoundCloud rapper wearing this Lego chain. Or even better, we can just stick onto a door as decoration. Now everybody will know that this room is where the magic happens. Yeah, I actually like this one too. But yeah, let me know in the comments below which of these products you'd actually buy. Thanks for watching. I'll see you.
Oh. Oh no.
This is the LEGO NES, and this is the real NES. And in this video, I'm going to be building and testing every LEGO gaming console. I'll also be buying the real-life version and comparing them to the LEGO ones. Here we go! The first LEGO setup is the Nintendo Entertainment System, aka the NES. It was released in 1985 and marketed as an entertainment system rather than a gaming console. It was the first gaming system to feature the Mario game Super Mario Bros., as well as Zelda, Metroid, and other iconic games. The LEGO set has over 2,500 pieces and 30 separate bags, so let's build it up. The completed NES resembles the real console very closely, with the front lettering for Nintendo Entertainment System, the power and reset buttons, as well as the player 1 and 2 ports for the control, which clicks in just like the real thing. There are the audio and video ports on the side, as well as the plugins and switches on the back. You can slide in your Super Mario Bros. Cartridge to play the game on the LEGO TV, which we'll get to shortly. The cartridge sometimes gets stuck, but if you bash it enough, it usually comes out. There's also a neat Easter egg under this panel, which depicts Mario at the end of level 1-2 in Super Mario Bros., including the Warp Zone room. In order to be sure if the LEGO NES is actually accurate or not, we need to compare it to the real thing, and with the power of eBay, I have it in hand. Right off the bat, the LEGO set and real NES are almost identical. In a side-by-side comparison, the LEGO set is ever so slightly smaller than the real console. Aside from the size, the front of the console is almost 1-to-1. It has the matching NES logo, power and reset buttons, as well as the 1 and 2 ports for the controller. The side of the LEGO NES also has the matching audio and video ports, as well as all the switches and ports on the back, just without the lettering. The game cartridge is also inserted in the exact same way. Speaking of which, LEGO nailed the Super Mario Bros. Cartridge. The sticker looks identical to the real one, even down to the picture and the lettering, and the only main difference is that it's a bit smaller than the real thing. On the real NES, you insert the game by lifting the front, placing it inside, and pushing down on the game. The LEGO model matches that same experience perfectly. To actually play any games, you need to use a controller, and the LEGO version looks identical to the real one. It's almost difficult to tell which one is the real thing. Besides a couple minor differences, LEGO knocked the NES console out of the park. But we still need to play Super Mario Bros. On both consoles, so let's build the rest of the LEGO set. This finished TV looks a lot like an older TV you would have played the NES on back in the 1980s, complete with the typical 4:3 aspect ratio on TV spec. It also comes with analog knobs on the right side of the TV with volume, brightness, and a switch to turn the TV on and off. The channel knob makes a tactile sound when you twist it, which is pretty cool. On the back of the TV, there's a manufacturing label that's chock full of little Easter eggs, like the model number matching the LEGO set number, and the TV manufacturing date being the release date of the NES in Japan. There's also an antenna on the back to get a better signal for the TV. On the side of the TV, there's a knob to spin which makes the TV look like it's playing Super Mario Bros., which is a pretty ingenious work of engineering. If we remove this panel at the top of the TV, we can grab a Mario from this LEGO set, place on top of the TV. And now when we spin the knob, Mario reacts to what's happening on the screen, thanks to these color tiles hidden inside. And just for fun, let's make Mario go ultra speed with this LEGO motor. Now the last test is to play the real NES and see if it matches the game on the LEGO TV. Alright, our main goal is just to get to level 1-2, which should be pretty easy, right? Alright, let's turn this bad boy on. And it immediately wasn't easy. The game was a jumbled mess full of random pixels, letters, and numbers. I legitimately don't think I can actually play. Oh, it's back, it's back. Never back down, never. Alright. I tried multiple fixes like resetting the game and wiggling the cartridge with little luck, but then seemingly out of nowhere. Oh my gosh. No way, it just fixed itself. Level 1-2, let's see if we can beat it first try. And still on my first life, I was able to easily beat the level. I think it's safe to say the LEGO NES is the real deal. The next LEGO gaming system is the Atari 2600. It was released in 1977 and was immediately successful and forever changed the gaming industry. The LEGO set comes with 2,500 pieces and a pile of bags. The completed Atari 2600 looks just like the real thing. It has the iconic wood paneling at the front of the console with the Atari logo, and it also has the appropriate switches with power, TV type, game select, and game reset, which all move up and down. There's also a cool Easter egg inside that you can reveal by sliding open the top. Inside is a young kid's bedroom from the 70s with some cool posters, a bunch of knickknacks, and also a micro Atari. The set also comes with 3 Atari games including Asteroids, Adventure, and Centipede, which all can be stored in this little box. Each cartridge can be inserted into the Atari just like you would on the real one. The Atari also comes with a joystick because obviously you need that to play any games. The movement feels really natural on the joystick, and it plugs in the back of the console. The final builds included are these small dioramas depicting each game included with the Atari, with a giant centipede for the game Centipede, a yellow castle and dragon for the game Adventure, and finally an asteroid field and spaceship for the game Asteroid. We'll see shortly if these builds look anything like the real games. Now we need to compare the LEGO Atari to a real Atari 2600, which I got off of eBay. After placing them side by side, it's pretty amazing to see how accurate the LEGO version is to the real thing. The main difference when looking at them is that the LEGO model is just a tad bit smaller all around, but impressive nonetheless. The LEGO set does a great job at mimicking the wood grain on the real Atari, which is a tough task to do in LEGO. All the switches that the Atari has on the front with the power, color, select, and reset are all matching 1-to-1 on the LEGO set. The back of both models have the matching switches and ports, except the LEGO model is missing the lettering at the top. Even the cartridge inserts look the same on both, and games are inserted in the exact same way in both models. And on the topic of game cartridges,
Super Mario Maker 2 has a lot of tools to build levels around to make anything interesting and fun. However, sometimes players will be able to bypass levels that you make by finding an oversight you did not expect. Whether it be going over an entire challenge or having a power-up where they shouldn't, these are all important possibilities that need to be considered when you build a level. These skips are called cheese. Basically, when you beat a challenge or a puzzle in an easier way than the developer wanted you to. I've played a ton of levels in my time, that also means that I've cheesed a ton of levels as well that might have been great, but I was able to skip them entirely. So today, I'm going to be giving out some tips on how you can help prevent cheese in your levels. Each one of these can make the difference between your level working perfectly or completely breaking apart, so this may be one of the most important videos I make on this game. Before we start, please remember to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video, as that will help me out a ton. But with that being said, let's jump right into the methods to prevent players from cheesing your levels in Super Mario Maker 2. My first method is probably the most common type of cheese I see. That being the roof is so short over another section of the level, you can literally just go over it. This one is pretty simple. Just fill the roof up all the way to the top, or have a roof already over the player so they can't even have a chance to climb it. This one really just comes down to laziness. You're going to want to fill it up all the way to the top. No matter how tall it might be, a player might still be able to get around it. Also, make sure the top layer is a block the player can't go over, as some don't let the player go on top while the others do, so be careful of that. A good one to just use is ground since players can't go over it. By the way, this doesn't just go for low ceilings, but low walls as well. There's almost never a situation where having a low wall would be better than having one go all the way up to the top of the screen. Just make it go all the way up, or at least to a ceiling. These two are by far the most common cheesable moments I see in levels, and they're also the two with the easiest solutions. Just don't be lazy and make sure that the player will not be able to skip over segments. There's no such thing as having a wall go too high up, except in maybe some very specific circumstances. I mean, I can't really think of anything right now where it would be better to have a low wall, but there's a possibility that that might be the case, but usually just have it go all the way up to the roof or to another ceiling. Next up is a somewhat similar topic, that being to make sure your walls and ceilings can't be destroyed when you don't want them to be. It's usually best to just stick with ground, as the walls and ceilings are indestructible, and it's usually the nicest looking one as well. However, a lot of people like to use bricks, hard blocks, or even some other things as walls as well, which is fine, unless there's an item present in your level to simply break them. There have been so many levels where I just have a hammer suit, enter a boss room, but then see that the walls are made from hard blocks and just mine them away. Now, like I said, most of these are okay to be used as long as there are absolutely no items that can destroy them in the level. The only one that should never be used, though, are bricks in the Super Mario World style for ceilings. They can always be hit and become intangible from the bottom whether Mario is big or small. Using these will almost always lead to either cheese, an unfair death, or a soft lock, none of which are good. Now let's go over which items can be destroyed and which items can destroy them, so that you know which ones to use or not. There are 7 types of breakable blocks, those being bricks, question mark blocks, hard blocks, ice blocks, clouds, frozen coins, and invisible blocks. If Mario has any type of power, he can break bricks from underneath and also from above in Mario World, Mario U, and 3D World. The Big Mushroom can break through all of these besides clouds from the top and bottom. The Cape, the Tanuki Leaf, and Katsu can break or turn bricks from the side. The Hammer and Link's bombs can break through everything but clouds. The Fire Flower's fireballs can melt through the frozen coins, and let's go ahead and go through all the exclusive ones for that block, being Burner, Hotabu, Firebar, Fireballs, the Angry Sun, and a Firefish. From now on, they act exactly like the hard block group. The Shellman can break through bricks, and the Spiny Shellman can break all of them except clouds. Yoshi can break through the bricks, and the Large Stiletto can ground pound through all of them except clouds. Shells can break bricks, and the Big Shells can break through all of them, other than clouds again. Thwomps can break bricks and clouds, finally those things are broken, from the top, with Big Thwomps being able to break the rest. Spike Balls can break bricks from the side, with the big ones being able to break all of the rest of them. However, it has to break the clouds from the top, and it cannot destroy it from the sides. Bombs can destroy everything from each side except for clouds, and Magic Koopas are also able to do the same thing, however they transform the block instead of just destroying it. Big Bowser Fire can break all types from all sides in the New Super Mario Bros. And 3D World style. Okay, well, except for clouds. Big Bowser can ground pound through all the types of blocks here, or fall onto them in Mario U, while Big Bowser Jr. can ground pound through bricks and clouds. Fire Clown Cars can break through everything except for clouds once again, Icicles can break bricks, and Skewers can go through all of them. For the 3D World only ones, Boom Boom and Bullies act exactly the same, but they can break bricks, and the rest of them if they're big. Except for clouds. Koopa Cars can break bricks, Bonsai Bills can break all of them except for clouds, although this one's really weird, they actually go through clouds instead of breaking through them, which I found very strange. And finally, I think the most interesting one, the explosion made by Parka Poppers when killed by fireballs can actually break stuff, all of them except for clouds. I didn't actually know that this actually exploded other things until a little while ago. Another interesting thing about this is it also doesn't damage the player. Something very interesting, I thought. If you have any of these in your level, which with how many of these there are you most likely do, then it's probably best to just go with ground as your walls and ceilings. There's really no reason to make things out of the other types of walls unless you want them to be destroyed, so I would just really just stick with ground for this one. This will make it to where nobody would be able to skip your level in any circumstance, and also, I just think ground looks nicer, so there's really not really a point unless your whole purpose is to get that wall destroyed. Also, completely unrelated, but this song playing right now is the new Minecraft record disc Pig Step, and I absolutely love this song so much. It's by far my favorite record disc in Minecraft, so expect this song to be in future videos. Please check out this song later, it's so good. It's made by the composer from Celeste, so it's really great. Alright, now back to the video. We've got the next big thing that can easily lead to cheese being carryable items. This includes springs, POW blocks, P-switches, shells, crates, bombs, snowballs, Galoombas, and a few more things from Yoshi being all the power-ups, Yoshi eggs, fireballs, poison, wrenches, spike balls, and hammers. We also can't forget about the bones from Dry Bones, who is, as we all know, the best Mario character. Dry Bones for Smash. These items are extremely helpful for creating puzzle-solving situations or just unique situations in general. However, they can easily lead to cheese if they're brought into a place where they aren't supposed to be. Let's go through some examples with a few of these items and how we can possibly make it impossible for them to take these somewhere else that can mess up the level. First off, let's start with the spring. Now keep in mind that these examples will sound very specific, however they can be applied to many situations. So in this example, what the player is supposed to do is bring a spring through a difficult section, and use it to get up the shaft. Then you enter a room where you have to collect a key with careful jumps on the line of blue platforms that loop around. However, instead of having to leave the spring behind, since this was made in New Super Mario Bros. U, you can actually wall jump with some tricky maneuvers and actually bring the spring with you. Once you have the spring through this door, you can just place it on the first blue platform, jump up to the last blue platform, get the key, get the spring again, and exit through the door. This obviously skips the whole challenge, and that's obviously not something you want. So how can we fix this? Well, here are a few solutions. One, make it not in the New Super Mario Bros. Style, so that way they can't wall jump. However, this can lead to a whole bunch of other problems, so this is probably my least recommended of these strategies. Two, make the wall spikes so the player can't wall jump, or they'd have to lose a power-up, which is a risk many players probably won't want to take. This one works alright, but then again, some players are risk takers, so maybe not always. And finally, the best solution is to just remove the second wall so that there's nothing to wall jump off of. Also, quick note, if you do decide to do this, make sure that the player cannot get up onto that platform by any other method. In this example, they would actually be able to jump off the flying dry bones you can see in the corner, so make sure that's replaced with fireballs or something so that they can't get up here. Maybe replace it with a slope instead. Like I said, this example may seem specific, however, many levels have a shaft like this, and I've been able to cheese quite a few levels with this strategy. What I suggest is just to modify the shaft to make sure players cannot wall jump. Next up is the POW block. For this example, the player has to use the POW blocks given to them to defeat the munchers at the end. Then they enter a boss fight where Bowser has to ground pound through these bricks. The cheese here is pretty simple to see. Since the POW block comes from a pipe at the very beginning, all the player has to do is after killing the muncher, simply just go backwards and grab another one, then bring it all the way to the end again, and since the muncher isn't there, he'll just be able to use the POW on Bowser. The two best ways around this is to either not allow the player to go back by using a one-way here. If you do this one though, make sure to have a reset door near the end, just in case the player might have dropped the POW on the way. Another thing you can do is not have the POW in a pipe. However, again, if you decide to do this, make sure to have a reset door so the player can retry, unless you only want them to have one chance. P-switches is an easy one. I already covered it in my P-switch video, but really quickly, if you have a P-switch coming from a pipe, cover it with dotted P-blocks, so if P-switch is activated, you can't get another one. For more details on that and other P-switch block related stuff, go check out that video. For our final item example, we'll quickly go through the shell. Basically, the player is supposed to go through a traditional segment, then enter a survival room where the player has to wait until a P-switch is activated so he can leave. However, all Mario has to do is take a Koopa shell from the last section and break the brick blocks in your way. This one has several solutions. You can completely remove Koopas from your level, however, depending on how central Koopas were to your level, this could be a bit of a big and unnecessary solution. Or you could just easily replace the brick blocks with P-switch blocks instead, which is definitely the easier and better method. Since they're unbreakable, this would be the best method. As a bit of a bonus, since Koopa shells are able to kill the piranha plants that you're trying to survive from, if you're able to just kill them from the very start, then it'd be kind of a useless survival section. What you could do is just have one-ways like this, so that way their fireballs can get through, but Mario can't. Now those were
When I started recording this video, I had no idea the pain and mental anguish that awaited me. You will see me go from laughing and joking between me and the—
Wait, what's he doing?
What are you doing? You win. I say. Okay, you win. After slowly make the flames. What? What? I've just done everything to just take a goddamn trophy? Huh? That's the most stupid looking thing.
There is this one thing that Nintendo absolutely doesn't want to happen in Super Mario Maker 2. See, the whole level ecosystem is built upon trust. It's built upon the trust that every stage that is online can be beaten, since the creator of the stage was able to beat it too. Nintendo really doesn't want anyone to upload a level that is truly 100% absolutely no way to ever beat it impossible. Naturally, tons of people, myself included, immediately started to try to come up with a truly impossible level as soon as Mario Maker 2 got released. We already knew how to upload a 100% no way to beat it level in Super Mario Maker 1, so I assumed that uploading an impossible stage in Mario Maker 2 can't be that hard. I've never been that wrong. Wow, Nintendo really did their homework and fixed tons of potential exploits in the sequel. Nonetheless, they may have missed a small thing or two, which still at least gives us a chance to maybe upload a stage that can't be beaten. So today we're going to investigate this question. We'll discuss several different ideas on how an impossible level might be possible, and we will finally answer the eternal question, whether it is truly possible to upload a truly impossible level in Super Mario Maker 2. So you ready? Let's do this. Okay, so before we take a look at different ideas on how to upload an impossible level in Mario Maker 2, let's first quickly recap how we did it in the first Mario Maker. The general idea on how to get such a stage online is the following. We have to find the difference between playing a level to upload it and playing a stage once it is uploaded. The best way to do this in the first game was to just delete our save file and set Mario Maker back to version 1.0. In the very first version of the game, many glitches existed that Nintendo wrongfully patched as time moved on. The trick is the following. If we beat the stage once in order to upload it while in version 1.0, then the stage is still marked as cleared as soon as we update the game. This makes it possible to beat a stage that uses a glitch that later got patched. And as soon as the glitch is patched, the stage is no longer beatable. That's an actually surprisingly simple trick that easily allowed us to upload truly impossible levels in the first game. And this is also the first thing I tried when I got my hands onto Mario Maker 2. So I basically prepared a couple of different stages that were only beatable because of some weird glitches. I clear checked those levels and waited for 1.1 to roll around to finally upload the levels, which because of the patch should now have turned impossible. Basically the same trick as before. Here we used a super simple Magic Koopa glitch to create a not so impossible stage. For whatever reason, Magic Koopas were able to transform spike blocks in the 3D World style whenever they shot one of them with one of their evil PlayStation button missiles. The block stayed visible, but it also became possible to suddenly walk through it. I assumed that once Nintendo patched this glitch out, this stage turns unbeatable. But that's not what happened, because the level just stayed in version 1.0. It's just no longer possible to recreate the glitch in a new stage, but the glitch still exists in older levels, and in our loving memories of course. Levels in Mario Maker 2 no longer update when the game updates. They stay on the old version of the game. What this means is that this stage here, for example, stays possible even though they patched the glitch. So generally speaking, Nintendo is surprisingly handling this issue in the correct way here, since leaving old levels on the old game version ensures that no stage breaks as soon as the patch hits, which is a really, really good idea. But sadly, it also means that we can't simply exploit old glitches anymore to upload a truly impossible level. As far as I can tell, absolutely all glitches and exploits that got patched locally. Locally, meaning that only new levels can't reproduce the glitch, while old ones are still allowed to weirdly glitch out as much as they want to. So this approach sadly does not work. Does it mean that it is impossible to upload an impossible level in Super Mario Maker 2? Well, not necessarily. See, the thing is Nintendo changed tons of things with the 1.1 patch. All that we have to do is to once again go back in time and to try to find a single thing that changed on a global level and therefore allows us to cheat their system once again. And this is where stuff gets a bit complicated, because as it turns out, it isn't that easy to get Mario Maker back to version 1.0 anymore. So I deleted all my local Mario Maker 1 saves and put in the game cartridge while my Switch was set to flight mode to ensure that it can't connect to the wonderful World Wide Web. And this is the message the Switch gave me. It simply refused to start the game. The problem is the following. As soon as Mario Maker was once installed on a Switch, the Switch remembers that the game should be a certain version and absolutely refuses to boot it up until the update is completed. If we put the game into a Switch that never played Mario Maker before, however, then our Switch gracefully allows us to boot up the 1.0 version because it hasn't gotten information that there is an update out yet. Alright, so what does that mean? Well, it means that we have exactly two options to get back to Mario Maker version 1.0. We can either buy a brand new Switch every time we want to travel back, or we do a factory reset of our current Switch. So one of those options is a lot more expensive than the other one, but the other one means that we have to delete all data, all games, all save files, pretty much everything on our console. Hooray! So I really wanted to upload a truly impossible level in Mario Maker 2, but those two options just aren't really options, are they? I can't just go out and buy 5 Switches, neither can I delete all my games and save files. So sadly, we can't investigate if there is a way to build a truly impossible level using old versions. Sorry for that. No, I'm obviously kidding. I did the factory reset, and we're back to version 1.0. What a wonderful Mario Maker it was back in the day. Icicles are suddenly global ground again, all the innocent glitches work again, even the 16-block rule still applies. Beautiful. So the first thing I tried was to build a stage using the fact that icicles are global ground in 1.0, which changed in 1.1. There's some good news here, and some bad news. The bad news are the following. Nope, Nintendo didn't mess this up. Stages that were made in 1.0, but uploaded in 1.1, still have icicles as global ground, which is a real pity, because I would have loved it if we were able to get them with the icicles, but that's how the game works. So here's the good news. Stages that were made in 1.0, but uploaded in 1.1, still have icicles as global ground. That's actually huge, because it means that it is still possible to upload levels using the 1.0 physics. All we have to do is to factory reset our Switch every time we want to build a stage, alongside with a physical 1.0 Super Mario Maker 2 copy. So factory resetting is obviously not an option for most, but the most dedicated ladies and gentlemen among you. But thanks to the cloud saves, it is actually not that bad. I mean, it takes a couple of hours, and we have to re-download all our games, alongside with all our save files, but at least it allows us to still upload Super Mario Maker 2 stages using 1.0 when the game was still feature complete. Hooray! Also, I really want to take a second here to congratulate Nintendo on their phenomenal community and update management with Super Mario Maker 2 so far. It's always a great wink that the community management is working flawlessly when the most hardcore players of your game start to factory reset their whole console just so that they still have access to features that got cut for no reason. Honestly, great job, Nintendo. Anyway, so icicles aren't the answer. As a matter of fact, all changes that were made to items and the level physics don't help us at all. All those changes only apply locally. There's no item glitch we can use, there's no enemy exploit, there's no black hole wizardry, there's nothing. Nintendo really did a great job. They clearly did everything to be absolutely sure that evil exploiters like us can't find a way to upload a truly 100% absolutely no way to ever beat it level in Super Mario Maker 2. They did everything but one thing. Because luckily for us, there's this one thing that they decided to patch globally that gives us a chance. There's this really weird exploit in 1.0 that honestly never should have slipped from Nintendo's testing. See, all characters in the game, namely Toad, Toadette, Mario, and Luigi, are exactly the same. They jump the same height, they use the same physics, they die the same way, they're the same. But there's one super tiny difference when wearing a fashionable Fire Flower outfit in the new Super Mario Bros. U style. The different characters shoot fireballs at just a slightly different height. The burning Fire Flower, Fire Power, Power-Up fireballs just spawn a couple of pixels lower when playing as Toad or Toadette than they do when playing as a plumber. Twitter user Guy Ragnarok found a way to make use of this little difference in order to build a small device that only lets Toad or Toadette pass, but never Luigi or Mario. Here's how this works. The only way to escape this horrible trap is it by throwing a fireball at this little bomb. But sadly, throwing a fireball isn't possible because the stone-headed Thwomp blocks all our igniting shots. At least it does if we place Plumber, but if we change over to Mushroom, then our fireballs spawn just a couple of pixels lower, and suddenly it is possible to ignite a bomb. If we now put a brick block at the end, then only Toad or Toadette are able to proceed, because only those two characters are able to make it out of the contraption with only taking one hit. That is in version 1.0, because in version 1.1, all characters throw fireballs at the exact same height level, the height of Mario. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is the one change Nintendo decided to make globally, meaning that this also applies to levels that were made in 1.0. That's all we need. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have our difference between the upload and the play state of our stage. Ladies and gentlemen, here we have our exploit. This tiny glitch actually makes it possible to upload a truly 100% no way to ever beat it level in Super Mario Maker 2. So I immediately uploaded this design and asked around on Twitter if there is something that I missed, just to be absolutely sure that we have a perfect unbeatable stage. And of course, I say beat the stage within an hour. But luckily, I say was only able to beat it because I made a super stupid mistake when building the stage. I forgot that it is possible to leave the door at exactly the frame the bomb goes boom, which makes it possible to break the brick block by using the bomb. So another factory reset later, I had this design online. Here we just added a couple of brick blocks and a clear condition to kill the bomb. The reason why we had a clear condition is because enemies that are part of the clear condition do not respawn, and thus the stage is suddenly absolutely 100% unbeatable. Hooray! Except that I say once again found another exploit. He managed to chuck the bomb towards the Piranha plant, which killed said plant during the process and made it possible to survive the bomb implosion without getting damaged. And therefore, the stage is beatable again. And that's by the way not the only exploit, because the stage is actually beatable in multiplayer without much effort. Whoops, time for another factory reset. So how do we de-cheese this? Well, luckily it's actually surprisingly simple. All that we have to do in order to fix the multiplayer bug is a couple of multiplayer detectors. Here, the blasters drop down if a single player enters the stage, but as soon as there is more than one player, they refuse to drop and make it impossible to enter the stage. The reason why this works is the following. Progressive power-ups always spawn relative to the current power-up state of Mario, meaning that if Mario is small, like it's at the beginning of the stage, they spawn as mushrooms. If there is more than one player in the stage, however, then progressive power-ups always spawn in their final form, as a fire flower in this case. Mushrooms move, while fire flowers are static, which gives us different outputs to use. The second exploit can easily be fixed by just removing a door and banning a couple of one-way doors, so that the bomb can't get stolen anymore by filthy ice ace. Hooray! So the stage hasn't been beaten up until now. But there is still a chance that there is some form of cheese possible that makes it possible to beat the level. Though I'd say it's highly unlikely at this point. And even if there was, it is definitely possible to fix this design in such a way that it becomes uncheesable, since we found a difference between the play and the upload mode. So here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is actually possible to upload a truly impossible level in Super Mario Maker 2, thanks to the differences in fireball spawning height in 1.0 that got globally patched. I'm really glad Nintendo missed it.
Hello everyone, Dr. Baldwin here. I have been incredibly silly. So I'd do my first intro monologue and like a whole bunch.
Yeah, I'm just alone. Oh, I know. Think I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard time. You guys might have the longest time. Oh, I know. Think I don't know why. It doesn't even matter how hard time. You guys might have the longest time. Don't lose it all. But in the end, it doesn't even matter. So far to lose it all. I don't know why, but I had some deja vu. Honey, I had some. Welcome to wood block. I had to do the best bit. Like welcome to create Petrol's part. Was like here's create and here's Petrol's part. And then here's welcome to wood block. Now that we have just half. I need 4 more, so I have half of them. Yes, finally. You can now get a crafting table. Now you cannot actually get mobs in this world because, well, there's no, you cannot even get a single piece of grass, and not even a spawn egg. I'm gonna pay this real quick. I'm just gonna like compact dirt. Yeah, no, compact wood, and then just yeah, we expand it. I'm gonna cut this because yeah, I'm at y -1. So I have a button and all of this. This will make it's a tool maker and this is a crafting table. I should actually make the compact chest because, well, yeah, it's pretty good. So you decided to get another bit. You have loads of saturation at when you spawn in because do you expect me to be evil and make it like I don't know? No, it's pretty easy. Not gonna lie, you can actually get it very fast. Like you get one of the compact chests, which is harder. I like that fast. Only if I right click. Oh my god, I made a mistake. Yeah, we'll fix that later.
That's why I downloaded Deadly Disasters. Earthquakes, tornadoes, acid rain, all the stuff that you want. We're gonna get this place looking like New Orleans in 2005. Go hurricane, acid storm. Who's gonna do everything? Hey, when in Rome, right, guys? Oh, bye. That was a fun 12 seconds. Honey, rain is coming in. Nope, it's a meteor. Can we give them a few more of these? Hey, did you guys like the weather? Nope, they're dead. They are all dead. And the green top is still standing. They wish they had my ingenuity. Boom, there we go. Just make a little bit of a path for them. Just don't trip. Good thing there's nothing else I'm going to add that can get them killed. TNT is an equally important part of the game as weather and water, and is a vast opportunity.
That's why best Roblox player. Yo, this is the Roblox player. Roblox. Yes, Roblox player. I have 2,000 fans. I have people. This game is like getting dislikes. So apparently they decided to put 6. Yeah, they like what IQ Brain just put 6. Ed Sheldon. What? What is this? Yes. Yes. Cameraman. Yes. Yes. Uh, what's the game? What's the game? Lobby. Okay, so this is the lobby apparently. It's okay. Yeah, why not? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, what the? What? Bye. Oh, so it's we are under. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What was that subspace? Oh, just inside killed me. So it's the lobby and the map. Golly, map. It's the map and the thing. I don't know why it's popular. A little game. It has like almost nothing except do something. Oh yes, Pokemon. Cloud Tower. What is that? I don't even. Yeah. How is that 43 classes? What the? What is this? Save the seal? It's not even emotional, it's just a game. It's like you put up. Is this from Google? Is this from Google? It is. Yeah. That's this another like rap from a little game mode or the game. It feels better. That sounds like it was from another game. What the? Whoa. Nice. What the? What? This is open. Like this. How do I read? Build mode. Go in build mode. No. What? Dude. You're 96 hours. What the? Oh my! Would you get just A pose? T pose? Dude, nice! T pose. There's a star in here. Okay. Did you know in the year 1999?
I have made 2 different graphics engines before.
When Nintendo was making the game Link's Awakening for the Game Boy, producer Shigeru Miyamoto had a nightmare. He said in an interview, "I dreamt I found a huge bug, one that stopped you from progressing in the game. But that was just a dream. When Zelda Link's Awakening came out that June, the launch went great. No game-breaking bugs to speak of. But 18 years later, Miyamoto's nightmare would finally come to life, when only weeks after Skyward Sword was released on the Nintendo Wii, a game-breaking bug was discovered in the game. Players around the world were getting completely stuck right before the end of the game. And if they didn't have another save file to fall back upon, those players would have to start Skyward Sword again from the very beginning. All of the progress was completely lost. If you were a Zelda fan in 2011, you probably know a little about this already, but I hope to fill in some of the details of what exactly went wrong here. And if all of this is new to you, then strap in for a wild ride, because let me tell you about the worst glitch in Nintendo history. Part 1. The Glitch. So, our story starts in November 2011, which is when Skyward Sword made its debut on the Wii. The launch seemed to be going great at first, with the game selling almost 200,000 copies in Japan alone in the first 4 days of release. That's pretty impressive. But all that time, in a quest near the end of Skyward Sword's main story, there lay a problem. The quest in question is called The Song of the Hero. In this quest, Link must once again visit the game's 3 areas, Faron, Eldin, and Lanayru, in order to meet with 3 dragons who live in those places. Each area has a quest you have to solve before moving on to the other 2 areas. Now, the game will try and suggest you visit those 3 locations in a specific order, Faron, then Eldin, then Lanayru, but you don't have to follow that suggestion. You can actually tackle the 3 areas and their respective quests in whichever order you like. What to do and when, this is a surprising bit of freedom. Unfortunately, that freedom causes some problems. So, if you visit Faron, Eldin, and Lanayru in the order it will be totally fine. But if you tackle the Lanayru first or second instead, then you can easily end up with the game becoming soft-locked. When you enter the Lanayru and talk to this Goron here called Golo, the game raises a flag in the code to say, doing the Lanayru quest, so don't trigger the other quests. If you then complete this region's quest and talk to the Lanayru dragon, that flag will be removed. You can then safely head to Faron, which is flooded underwater, or Eldin, whose volcano has erupted, and complete the final 2 parts of The Song of the Hero. But when you're leaving the Lanayru region after talking to the dragon and completing the quest, you actually have the opportunity to talk to Golo the Goron a second time, and that's a pretty normal thing to do, to let him know you're leaving. But doing that will actually re-trigger the flag that says you're in the middle of the Lanayru region's quest, and there's no way to remove that flag. You've already finished the quest and talked to the dragon, so you don't have any way to redo the quest or get rid of the flag. And so, because the game still thinks you're in the middle of Lanayru region's quest, it won't let you begin either of the other 2 quests. If you visit Faron, it won't have flooded yet, and if you go to Eldin, the volcano won't erupt. All of this means that you're totally stuck. You've done the Lanayru quest, but because of silly old Goron Golo, the game won't trigger either of the remaining quests, and you can't progress. You can run freely around the world of Skyward Sword, you can visit all 3 regions, but you have no way to make any progress in the game. If you have an earlier save file, you'll have to revert back to that one, but if you're unlucky enough to just have one single save file, well, you're screwed. You've got to start the game over from the very beginning. And this Song of the Hero section occurs right near the end of Skyward Sword, so starting over is a big deal. And as the days and then weeks went by after Skyward Sword's release, more and more players began encountering this glitch. Nintendo had to do something, so here's what they did. Part 2. What Nintendo did. I asked Kit Ellis, who was Skyward Sword's North American PR lead, about what it was like inside Nintendo when this bug was discovered. You'll likely recognize Kit as one half of Kit and Krista. He told me, at Nintendo of America, we were really surprised to hear about the game-breaking bug in The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. This was one of our biggest new releases for the year, and there was also a lot of pride in our quality assurance teams and processes, so issues like these were rare. It wasn't long after this glitch started being noticed by players, and those players started contacting Nintendo, that the company kicked into action. Game testers worked to quickly isolate what actions exactly were causing this glitch. Developers in Japan worked to fix the code itself that was causing things to go wrong, and Nintendo's PR and customer service teams prepared to brief customers about what the heck was happening. Nintendo of America soon prepared the following statement, which would be sent to any customers who emailed the company. In it, those customers were told how the glitch would occur, tips for how to avoid it. But notably, there wasn't any kind of actual solution yet. If the game has been saved after completing the sequence of events, it will no longer be possible to proceed through the game on that save file. The only options at that point are to either start the game over or to use an earlier save file to continue. I wish I had a better answer, but I'm afraid there currently is no other fix available. I can assure, however, that we are documenting all feedback we receive on this issue. Which is like, great, I'm glad you're documenting all that feedback, but what about my broken save file?
Needless to say, behind the scenes, Nintendo's developers were working on how to fix the issue itself. Number 1, how to stop this glitch from happening in new copies of the game, and number 2, how to get people who were stuck unstuck. And that was absolutely the harder of the two tasks. The Wii lacked any way of patching games after they were released, so the Zelda team had to come up with another solution for rescuing stranded players. And that solution came 1 week later. If Wii games couldn't be patched, then how about Nintendo come up with a way of patching them? Enter the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword Save Data Update channel, also known in Japan as the Zelda Data Restoration channel. That's right, Nintendo launched a brand new Wii channel. You could download it from the Wii Shop channel. It cost 0 points, which is like, yeah, obviously. So Zelda fans could download this Zelda Update channel and it would fix their save data, essentially removing that flag which stops the game from loading in the Farron and Eldin quests. That was the one and only purpose of this entire Wii channel. It's an unprecedented solution to a problem like this. But for users who couldn't install the channel, Nintendo UK had an alternate solution. Those who do not have access to the internet will need to send their copies of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, their SD card with Skyward Sword save data on it, or their entire Nintendo Wii system to our customer service. That's right, customers could send their entire Wii console over to Nintendo, where the patch would be applied, and the console would be sent back to the customer in question in the mail. That might sound like a pretty big step to take. Link's voice has changed a lot over the years, but there's one thing that all of his different voices have in common: this. That's right, in precisely 0 Nintendo games does Link speak using human language. He just grunts, shouts, and yells. In fact, Link might be gaming's #1 most famous silent protagonist. That lies in stark contrast to Nintendo's other famous mascot, Mario, who could be accused of speaking a little too much. Mamma mia! So why this difference? Why doesn't Link ever just open his mouth and talk? Well, the answer is a little complicated, and it's evolved over time. But to answer the question, we'll have to go straight to the horse's mouth, to Nintendo, Link's creators. Here's why Link never ever speaks. Our story starts all the way back on the NES with the original Legend of Zelda. Now, because of the technical limitations of this console, playing back any substantial amount of pre-recorded audio was impossible. The most the game could do was play a few short sound effects. So, giving Link any kind of voice acting was simply out of the picture. But what about text? Even if we can't hear him speak out loud, Nintendo could have just written words on screen for Link to say, right? Well, this is where we come to an interesting part of our story, because a lot of people believe that the reason Link never speaks is because he's not really meant to be a character. Instead, he's a blank slate, an avatar for you, the player, to control. Take his name, Link. He's called that because he is the link between the game world and the player controlling him, right? Except, no, that's not true. This is a common misconception. But in truth, the creator of Link, Shigeru Miyamoto, picked his name for a totally different reason. Originally, The Legend of Zelda was going to take place in both the past and the future, with Link traveling back and
Is this loud still? Kinda. Oh my. Yeah, it's probably okay from this. Okay, it's actually stupid, but just Mario! Ja, das ist. Hippo. Fix there. Nice. Does die. Yeah, 5,000 errors. I think it's good because yeah, Mario is not credits. Joyful Man 12. Joyful_Man 17. Joyful_Man 17. How will this again? But that's stupid. A joyful 12.
How the US government used a Yoshi song on their website.
Yo.
Plus, there's the official Shrek game, which copied a bunch of music from Zelda Ocarina of Time.
Nagoyo 64.
But what about the reverse?
And Kazooie 64.
Uses fan content in their games or on their website. Because you'd be surprised to hear that multiple times Nintendo has done just that. In Pokemon, Smash, and more, Nintendo's game devs have accidentally included content
No bonus
by Nintendo's own fans. So in this video, I want to talk about 4 examples of this happening. Let me tell you about 4 times Nintendo used fan art and fan content by complete accident. Part 1. First, let's talk about Pokemon. If you've spent much time looking up Pokemon content online, you'll likely have come across the website Serebii. Serebii is a huge collection of Pokemon information, part Pokemon encyclopedia, part news site. This website has answers to just about every Pokemon-related question you could possibly ask. And check this out. This is a map which Serebii's founder, Joe Merrick, created of the majority of Pokemon's various regions. Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, and more. Obviously, each Pokemon region is its own place. They're not really all connected together like this, or at least no Pokemon games depict them in this way. But that's what makes this map so cool. And that brings us to Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. In Dewford Town, there's a house you can enter with this map on the wall. And doesn't that look a little familiar? Well, that's exactly what Serebii founder Joe Merrick thought when he heard about this map. To confirm his theory, he shrank his own fan map down to match the size of the in-game image. And sure enough, the resemblance is unmistakable. And when Merrick was able to access the in-game texture extracted from the game's files, there truly was no doubt about it. According to Merrick himself, I'm ecstatic and honored that something I made will exist forever in a Pokemon game. This is a truly fascinating... Today, I want to tell you about a dark chapter from Nintendo's history that very few people have heard about how the code behind Nintendo's biggest arcade hit, Donkey Kong, was stolen from another developer, about how Nintendo illegally produced thousands of copies of the game, and about how Nintendo got sued for 580 million yen because of it. Part 1. The Shadow Developer. So, our story starts back in the early 1980s. For decades, Nintendo had been one of Japan's biggest toy manufacturers. But in the early 70s, the company began branching out into the world of arcade games. The only problem was that Nintendo didn't have a single programmer working at the company. So if you look at Nintendo's early arcade games, almost none of them were developed by Nintendo themselves. Instead, Nintendo struck a deal with a company called Ikegami Tsushinki. So Ikegami would build the hardware and write the code, while Nintendo built the physical arcade cabinets themselves and marketed the games. Now, nobody outside of Nintendo is 100% sure which games Ikegami Tsushinki actually created for Nintendo. Part of the deal meant that Ikegami never took any credit for the games they created. However, if you look carefully inside the code of the games Ikegami worked on, you can often find little hints left by the game's creators. Ikegami's logo, for instance, can be found hidden inside multiple arcade games of the 1980s. And inside the original ROM for Donkey Kong, you can find an even more obvious clue. This message can be found inside. Congratulations. If you analyze difficult this program, we would teach you. Telephone Tokyo Japan 044-244-2151, extension 304, System Design, Ikegami Co. Limited. That's right, within the code for Donkey Kong, there's a message offering a job to anyone who manages to get inside the game's data. And written right there is the name of the game, Ikegami. But before we get to Donkey Kong, we need to talk about another really important arcade game, Radar Scope. Now, Radar Scope is nowadays best known as the game that got turned into Donkey Kong. But when it was released in Japan in 1980, Radar Scope was actually quite a hit. It too was developed by Ikegami Tsushinki. They built the game's motherboard and all the hardware the game needed to run. They programmed all the code too. In fact, it's even rumored that Ikegami Tsushinki actually came up with the idea of the game in the first place, not Nintendo. But that's probably just a rumor. Now, this next part of the story is probably a little more familiar. Nintendo at the time were just branching out into the United States. And seeing the success of Radar Scope, they placed an order of 3,000 units of the game, which Ikegami Tsushinki duly manufactured and sent over to America. The only problem? Nobody in America liked the game. Nintendo of America managed to shift 1,000 units, just about. But this still left them with 2,000 highly advanced and highly expensive arcade cabinets just sitting in their warehouse. With the company's future under threat, Nintendo of America's president, Minoru Arakawa, asked his father-in-law and president of Nintendo of Japan, Hiroshi Yamauchi, to have a new game developed that could run on those 2,000 arcade machines. Yamauchi asked a relatively new designer at the company, Shigeru Miyamoto, to come up with the game that Nintendo of America had requested. Miyamoto had no technical skills when it came to arcade games, but he drew up hundreds of detailed sketches and plans for the game which would soon become Donkey Kong. Then, he sent all of those details off to Ikegami Tsushinki, where a team of 6 developers brought his idea to life over the course of 3 months. After all, Ikegami Tsushinki had designed Radar Scope's hardware, so they were likely the only ones who knew it well enough to retrofit a brand new game onto hardware which was never designed for it. Now, those 6 developers' names are actually known, so let me read them to you now. There were 4 programmers, Hirohisa Kominome, Minoru Inuma, Mitsuhiro Nishida, and Yasuhiro Murata. And then Two more developers worked on the ROM itself.
Let's see. This is called Awesome Games. Change skin. What the? I don't know why I punch a nail if like. Yeah, it fails to do anything, so just. Yahoo! Wow! You said. This is the most broken game. Yay! A game which can you cannot even play. To join the missions, like it's a floor. It's like just floor. You are the floor. You know that, right? Go on, get away from the. Dude, dude. Coupe de quick. Hij kwam een stukje van strakt. Nee. Kijk zo. Change skin thing, but. Mario. Go. Oh. Oh my god. For your consolation, what's this? Right in the middle. Luigi. Luigi. Oh my god, it's Luigi. 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 Go fuck yourselves. Base plate. Luigi? Luigi, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, skin change, no? Mario! Let's see, what is this? Mario. Ah, nothing. And do we really need to care about this? Nah. First off, we got loads of arrows just for that. No. Icons. Spawn location for Mario. Yeah. Search. Icons. Delete the red coin. No, yeah. Spawn by you can spawn because, well, you can. Start as and somehow fell. Oh, Mario. Mario. Kinda looks kinda spawn. Util to Super Mario 64. Util. What is util? Forgot util. Util on scale. What is even util? Yeah, I need to fix some problems like everything. Go back. Mm-hmm. Mario position. Where's the Mario? Mario. Mario. What? What? Mario. Mario. Where's Mario? Mario. You don't know where it is, so Dot Clash. Oh, hold on, Mario. Well, guys, again, Mario. Dot Clash. Yes. I mean, a lot. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. One. What? Well, bye, guys. Bye. Okay. I have to go.